And don't tell me that arms control is controversial, because our readers expect us to take on tough issues. In fact, I think we ought to devote the entire editorial section in the Sunday paper to just this one topic. What do you say?
I say it's been too quiet around here without our crusading publisher.
Oh, I'm sorry, Tom. I know, you're the editor now. I don't mean to overstep. I do apologize.
No, but you're not. But I also don't want you to think you have to hang around here. After all, you came back to town to see your sister, didn't you?
Yes, but there's nothing I can do for Tina or her baby until we hear from court in Argentina. So I thought I'd come down here and take the load off you for a bit.
Well, I appreciate your help, Viki, but, then again, you know, I know you pretty well. I think you're plunging yourself into work so you don't have to think about Clint, am I right?
Clint? Why would I want to think about him? Just because he's being pig-headed and foolish and stupid? Tom, I can't stop thinking about that. In fact, I think that moving out to the ranch was the biggest mistake I ever made.
No, please, I don't want this.
You're kidding yourself. I was holding you, and I was kissing you. And you wanted it just as much as I did.
No, no, please, I just want to get out of here.
Now, you, Slee. I told you that door locks automatically. We're going to have to stay here until the attendant comes around. Should be about an hour or so. That should be time enough for us, don't you think?
But you really haven't changed, have you, Donald? You still think you can smile and get whatever you want, no matter who you hurt.
Why are you trying to make me out to be your enemy?
Because you use people. You always have and you always will, just like Mary Lynn asking all those questions about her. How is she? Did she get over the trauma of her accident? That was all just to get me alone, wasn't it?
What of it? It's been a long, long time since I've been alone with you, Lee. It's been too long. It's been too long for both of us.
Browning, could you come here a minute? I thought you were going to go find Whitney.
I keep waiting for a chance, but you heard Horace. If I leave my post again, he'll report me, and then there won't be any protection for you.
I don't need protection. I need to find that photo of Alex Crown.
It doesn't mean anything to her, Melinda. As far as she's concerned, it's a picture of David Copperfield.
What if Kellogg gets a hold of it? Don't you understand? Then he'll know I committed myself so I can nail him as Alex Crown's murderer. Now, here she comes now.
Whitney!
I didn't mean to. I swear I didn't.
Hold on, Whitney. You have something that belongs to Melinda, a picture of David Copperfield. Let's have it, okay?
Here's what to do when you don't find the rainbows in this time. Here's where you go when it looks like the rain won't end. Don't cry. I'll give you tomorrow. Let me be the one to share it with. And each day that follows, 'cause we only have one life to live.
Yes, Mr. Drummond, I know it's expensive, but if you want that arsonist found, I think we're going to have to maintain a 24-hour surveillance on your warehouse. Listen, why don't you think about it, Mr. Drummond, and I'll get back to you and we'll talk about it. All right? Great. Bye-bye. Those files can wait, you know.
Well, I wait any longer and the stack will hit the ceiling. I should have attacked these days ago. Besides, work is good for me.
You mean it helps you forget about your Aunt Melinda? Sweetheart, listen, it's only natural to feel guilty.
Guilty?
About having to commit your Aunt Melinda. I mean, it's a perfectly natural reaction.
Yeah, I guess guilt is a natural reaction at a time like this.
Right, especially when you're worried about her safety like that. But listen, my offer still goes. I'll talk to the guards that I know at Mountain View. They can make sure that nothing happens to Melinda.
No, John, really, that's all taken care of. What I mean is I'm confident that the staff at the clinic will look out for her.
Well, maybe so, but what if Dr. Kellogg really is after her?
John, please. Now, can we not talk about this right now? The whole thing has me very upset.
Okay. I was just trying to help, that's all.
I know you were. I know. You're always willing to dive in there and help everybody with their troubles. But I think in this case, we kind of need to just let it run its course.
Excuse me, but since when did you get this new philosophical attitude? Up until a couple of days ago, you were firmly convinced that Dr. Kellogg was out to drive Melinda insane, maybe even kill her.
Well, that was before what happened at Heavenly Hash last night.
Well, the same thing happened at WVLE when she was interviewing Donald Lamar. You didn't think that was a psychotic reaction. Fact is, you thought maybe she was set up.
This was different.
How?
I don't know how, John. I'm no expert. It's just different, that's all.
Well, what did the expert say?
The expert?
Yeah, Dr. Kellogg. You did speak to him, didn't you?
No, actually, I'm waiting to hear from him this afternoon.
I don't understand. You see, when I left you and Rob at your apartment, you said that you were waiting for a phone call from Dr. Kellogg.
Right, I was. And when I didn't hear back from him, I phoned his office. They said that he was very busy and that he'd get back to me this afternoon.
When was this?
When?
Yeah, that's what I said, when. You and Rob were there at the apartment together all morning. If you weren't talking to Dr. Kellogg, just what in the hell were you doing?
No, stop it. You have no right to do this to me after what you did to me. You may have been able to charm me before, but you are not going to do it now.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you're not the least little bit excited about this? I mean, here we are. We're alone in this room after all these years, and the door is locked, and who knows when it's going to open up again. There's nothing between us excepting our happy memories.
Stop it. What do you mean, happy memories? All I can remember is one big catastrophe.
That's unfair, Lee. It wasn't a catastrophe. We had more than our share of good times.
Yeah, well, they weren't enough to cover up the bad times.
You always used to say I was too much for you. Remember? You said that I was all you needed to be happy.
All right, well, I was very young, and I was very foolish, and I was very young.
And you were very, very beautiful, too.
Would you stop this, please? Please stop this. God, why did you come into my life again? Why did you find me? You have no right to do this. Our relationship is over. Please, please.
You know, the more you say that, the less I believe you.
Why? Do you resent it, Donald? Do you resent the fact that I have a new life, a new career, a new family?
There's nothing wrong with starting fresh. Why do you think I came to Llanview? It's because I want to make a fresh start with you.
Please, no. Oh, no. I have finally spent all this time and all this pain getting over my past, and that includes my self-deluded days with you.
Self-deluded? Lee, what we had was real. It's as real as what's happening between us here in this room.
No, I have finally found some peace and happiness in my life, and I'm not going to let you ruin it again.
If you put your past behind you, including the part about me, then why are you so frightened?
Because you won't leave me alone.
Oh, maybe it's because you don't want me to.
Come on, would you just get away from me, please?
I'm not going to touch you. I'm not going to have to. I'll just wait. I'll just wait till you stop kidding yourself. You're going to find paradise in the arms of Tom Dennison.
Will you shut up about Tommy? He's a very decent man.
Oh, come off it, Lee. I don't know what you're telling Mary Lynn, but don't try it out on me. How are you ever going to find happiness in the arms of somebody who stole your child?
What about you, Donald? I took the rap for that accident, and you walked out on me, too.
Whitney, if Browning lets you go, do you promise that you won't run away?
Okay, but if she tries to hurt me...
No, I won't. There. See, Whitney, we just want to help you, that's all.
Look, Whitney, if somebody's hurting somebody, or if you're afraid that somebody's going to hurt you, we can do something about that. But you see, we have to have that picture.
I can't give it to you.
Whitney, we're not playing games
I
here.
lost it. I didn't mean to, but sometimes when I steal things, I can't always remember where I've put them. That picture could be anywhere. Oh, I did bad, huh?
Well, Sooner or later, the picture's going to turn up, and then Kellogg will get a hold of it.
We'll just have to keep looking, that's all.
No, I don't get it. I know the professor loves David Copperfield and Oliver Twist and all the others, but why is this one picture so important to you?
Because if that picture turns up in the wrong hands, Whitney, I could be in big, big trouble.
I'm sorry, Melinda. Just sometimes I can't help myself.
There's only one thing to do now. With your cover about to be gone, I got to get you out of here. That's it.
No, I'm not going to leave until I get some evidence on Kellogg.
Melinda, if he sees the picture of Alec's crown, and realizes that you're just here to gather evidence, he could choose to murder you too.
Well, I knew that I was at risk when I came in here, and I'm very sorry, Stacy, but I have to stay out.
Please, can I make it up to you?
Whitney, look, we don't blame you for losing that picture, really.
Well, but if it gets you in trouble, look, see, I've got all this other stuff that I've collected. I forget where it comes from, and I'm not even sure what it all means, but you can have whatever you want.
It's very sweet of you, Whitney, but I don't want to take any of your treasures.
Oh, no? Not even David Copperfield's ring?
I don't know, it's as if he just refuses to accept the fact that he's blind.
Well, that's hard to believe when you consider how he's thrown himself into therapy.
Oh, I know. His strides have been enormous. The problem is that there's a big part of Clint that will not admit to limitations, even if it could cost him his life.
Vicki, there's a certain amount of danger in any horse race. Now, you know that. Clint's a pro in the saddle. If he has someone to guide him, I'm sure he'll do fine.
No, you don't understand, because he...
What? There's something you're not telling me. I think I know what it is.
You do?
Yes. You're trying to protect Clint from disappointment if he loses the race. Well, that's perfectly understandable. But Clint is not invincible, and that's a lesson he has to learn. When he does, I'm sure he'll handle it fine.
Well, this lesson cannot be learned this way. The price is too high. The risk is too great.
Vicki, if he doesn't even finish the race, he'll give it his best shot. And that's what he'll remember. And he'll also remember the fact that you stood by him.
Tom, I can't possibly stand by him knowing that he could hurt himself and hurt his pride.
Vicki, every man has a right to his pride. I mean, and Clint certainly does, but I'm sorry, you don't need one of my lectures now, do you?
Well, actually, I used to prize your lectures. And I know you're quite right about Clint wanting to save his pride. I just wish that Asa had found a way to talk him into saving it some other way.
Tell you what, let's shelve this editorial for the time being. Go down to the coffee shop and have a bite to eat. How's that?
Better yet, I'm going to write the editorial for you. And you can go on over to WVLE. I expect you must be very short-handed there now that Melinda has been institutionalized.
Yes, as a matter of fact, I want to go to Mountain View and talk to Melinda myself and tell her that I'm keeping the job open for her, but I just haven't had the time. But Lee offered to go for me. Wasn't that nice of her?
Very nice.
You seem surprised at that.
I am. I don't even know which surprises me more. The fact that she offered or the fact that you asked her in the first place.
Well, Vicki, a lot's happened since she went out to the ranch. I've begun to depend a great deal on Lee.
What do you want, Donald? Do you want me to tell you that I loved you? All right. All right, I loved you. Yeah, I'm fool that I was. I thought that you loved me, too.
I did. You know it. And I still love you.
Come on, don't. I don't want to talk about that now. All I want to talk about is all the times that you told me you were going to get a divorce and marry me.
I meant it, Lee. My marriage was a shambles, you know that?
No, I don't know that. All I know is what you told me. I was your little starry-eyed assistant on that campaign, don't you remember? I was the one that typed up all your propositions, and I believed every one. Donald Lamar on crime, on justice, on love. I bought the whole thing.
I know, I meant it. You were the only one I could count on. And then I began to care for you. The night I won the election, that victory was as much yours as it was mine.
Oh, I see. That's why you included me in that drive from the party, from the headquarters to the party to the hotel. Is that it?
I wanted you beside me.
Yeah, well, I wasn't beside you, Donald. I was in the back seat. Your wife was in front beside you.
It was just for appearances, Lee. After I was going to be sworn in. After I was going to be sworn in, that's when I was going to get a divorce.
Well, too bad we never got that far. Got all that champagne. I mean, I can still hear the screech of those tires, and I can still hear that car hitting that pole.
Please listen to talk about...
No, let's talk about it. Because I want to remind you of all the things that I did for you. How I woke up, and I was battered, and I was bruised, I was bleeding. And how I looked in the front seat, and I saw you there, still breathing but unconscious, and then I looked over and I saw your wife, and she was dead. And how I chose to climb in the driver's seat and push you aside so you were next to your wife. That was my last thought. To protect you, my lover, so you wouldn't get in a scandal that would ruin your career.
I've always loved you for what you did that night.
Well, that's fine. I don't want your love. I want you to understand what happened that night. I was cold sober, and you were drunk. And as a public official, you had everything to lose. But me, I had nothing to lose. I only had your love to gain. And that's why they said, when they pulled me from that car, that I was smiling. Even though my face was half ripped off, I was smiling because I thought I had gained your love.
Say, Lee, you always had it. I gave you the best of everything, the best surgeons, the best treatment. You had the best of everything.
Well, thank you very much. Yes, I did. I had a new face. I had a new name. The only thing I didn't have was the one thing I wanted. You!
Say, what are you people doing in here?
Lee! Lee, wait!
Let me see that. Look at the crest, Melinda. A crown intertwined with the letter C.
For David Copperfield, told ya.
Or Alex Crown.
Huh?
Where did you steal this ring, Whitney?
I said you could have it. I didn't say I'd tell any secrets.
Damn it, Whitney, this is serious. We need to know.
Wait. Why don't you take this ring to our friend Rob and see if he can identify it?
And leave you alone here?
I'll be okay, really. I'll have a chance to talk with Whitney a little bit longer.
Okay, ladies. It's room service today. For you, Melinda, and you, Whitney.
Well, what's the occasion, Horace?
The dining hall's being painted. Patients are taking their meals in here or in their rooms. Bon appetit.
Food. Come on, Melinda. This is my favorite thing about this place. The professor says Charles Dickens believed that anyone who didn't have an appetite was not to be trusted.
I hate leaving you here, but you're right. Rob has to see this ring. Just keep your eyes open. Who knows what they'll try.
Initially, Lee and I decided to live under the same roof because it was a necessity. We had to provide a proper home for Mary Lynn.
Well, exactly. You had no choice. It was either that or Mary Lynn going to trial for possession of drugs.
True. You know, Viki, even after Mary Lynn was exonerated, both Lee and I agreed that we didn't want to break up the home.
Was that for Mary Lynn's sake?
Well, Mary Lynn's very pleased to have her mother at home, of course.
I'm sure she is. I mean, I'm sure she's delighted. What about you? How do you feel?
Well, if my daughter's happy, so am I.
That's not what I mean.
I know, but I am very pleased myself, and for myself. It's nice to go home and have someone to, well, share dinner with and to talk to.
And what about the old feelings? All those 17 years worth of pain and anger.
You know, I swore I'd never stop hating Lee for doing what she did to Mary Lynn and me, but it was wonderful. For some reason, living together again has, well, made it fairly easy to forgive and forget.
What about Lee? Has she been able to forgive and forget her version of the past?
Well, she said so, yeah.
You're not sure?
Oh, no, frankly, I'm not. That's why I can't let all my feelings out. I was so terribly hurt the last time. I don't think I could live through it a second time.
There's a way to minimize the risk, you know. You and she should be alone together somewhere. No Mary Lynn, no dirty dishes, no job to wake up to in the morning. Just the two of you together.
That's a wonderful idea. Well, there's an fat chance, right? Example, excuse me, 1 second. Yes, hello. Well, yes, I've already approved the series of articles on the Delaware River. The boat has been chartered already. Yeah, everything's fine. Everything. Can't make it. Oh, I see. All right, I'll be right over there. Viki, huh?
Crisis?
Oh, absolutely, definitely. Can't you tell? Always, wouldn't you know? Look, I have to find someone to replace one of the writers who can't make it on this cruise. I'll be right back. All right?
Take your time. I'll write the editorial.
Would you consider taking over WVLE for me? No, I guess not, huh? Okay, see you in a little bit.
Mr. Roman.
You knew I was here. Your psychic powers are just beginning to reveal themselves, Mrs. Buchanan.
I think probably I just smelled your aftershave. At any rate, come in. What can I do for you?
Thank you. I didn't mean to disturb your work, but I've been troubled ever since I saw you this morning.
Yes, we're all worried, Mr. Roman. And since you were engaged to find Tina's baby, we would sincerely appreciate any help that you can give the police.
I didn't come here to talk about the baby, Mrs. Buchanan. I'm here to talk about you.
John, I don't want you to think that anything was going on between me and Rob.
Why should I think that? Just because the last time you two were together, you managed to get loaded on wine and reminisce for a couple of hours?
We were talking about Melinda, how worried we are about her, how responsible we feel for her.
Why should you feel responsible? You said you had no choice but to have her committed.
That is what I'm trying to tell you. Melinda did not have to be committed. She is really working there undercover to prove that Dr. Kellogg is the murderer.
She's what? Are you crazy?
I'm sorry, John. I didn't want to do this. I wanted to tell you the truth. I hated lying to you. You have to believe that.
I have to believe that. I also had to believe that Melinda went off the deep end in Wanda's restaurant. I had to believe that you had to have her committed to Mountain View. And now I have to believe that you didn't mean to lie and deceive me every step along the way?
I gave Rob and Melinda my word.
Damn it, your word. You work with me. You live with me. We sleep together. You can trust a nightclub owner who happens to be your ex-husband, but you can't trust a professional who happens to be the man you're in love with.
Well, I was afraid you'd act this way.
What way? Oh, now, wait a minute. If you think that I'm jealous, you are wrong. What I am talking about, lady, is you forgetting everything I taught you and acting like a rank amateur. Did it ever once cross your mind that Melinda might get killed?
Rob and Melinda have everything covered. They have my dad giving them a special police force, undercover cops at Mountain View Clinic.
That's supposed to make me feel better that you involved the DA's office and left me out in the cold?
I didn't even know about this myself until this morning. I didn't know anything about it. I couldn't help it.
Yeah,
I couldn't go against them, John.
No, but you could go against me and everything that we need each other, huh?
Don't take it out on her, John. You've got a complaint. Here's where you can lodge it.
What do you think of that?
What are you doing with a picture of Alex Crown?
It fell into the hands of one of our patients. Whitney, the girl who had this, says she got it from Melinda Kramer.
Are you saying that she staged her breakdown in order to gain access to this clinic?
That's exactly something she would do.
Well, then you found her out soon enough, then. Just protect yourself.
My first thought was to transfer her in a few weeks to the Compton Clinic, then keep an eye on her till we could find a more permanent solution.
Well, that sounds like a wonderful idea.
Not anymore. I'm going to have to accelerate the plan.
What exactly does that mean?
Melinda's about to have a little lunch. And after that, a nice long nap.
Now, Whitney, where did you get David Copperfield's ring?
I didn't mean any harm.
I know you didn't. It's just that... Whitney, what do you have in your hand?
Oh, nothing.
No, come on. Does it have anything to do with David Copperfield?
No, it's something you didn't want. I took it so that it wouldn't go to waste.
Well, show it to me, Whitney, right now. Do I have to force you?
It's just a cupcake, that's all.
I'm sorry. You can have it.
Oh, thank you. You're really very sweet. You know, I'd really like to be of more help to you, but
Whitney! Whitney, what's wrong? What's wrong? Whitney, sit down, sit down.
My head is so fuzzy. My eyes want to close.
Do you have fainting spells often?
Never. I felt so good. Cupcakes. I love them.
Look, I'll call a nurse and we can... Wait a minute. Whitney, stand up.
You said...
Stand up. Look, somebody put something in that cupcake and I was supposed to get it. It was supposed to make me sleepy. We have to move. Come on, you have to move.
But I don't want to. I want to sleep.
No, Whitney, you can't sleep. Come on. Come on, you can't sleep. We have to fight this tranquilizer, Whitney.
I want to sleep.
Come on. Come on, we'll get you some coffee. We'll get you some nice black coffee. Here, come on, Whitney, please. Try to stand up. Come on. Come on, there you go. Okay. Whitney! Come on. Some nice black coffee.
I don't like it black. I like it with cream.
You're gonna have to drink it black. Come on now, wait, just try. Here. Can you put your hand on it? Take a little sip. There you go.
Oh, it's terrible.
Come on, another sip. There you go.
Oh, can I rest just for a moment?
No. We're gonna beat him. You and I together, Whitney. I'm gonna get you walking around, and you're gonna stay awake. And you're gonna tell me everything I need to know. Come on, one more sip. Okay, let's go. Come on, we're gonna walk and we're gonna drink some coffee. You can do it, Whitney. Come on. Come on, you can put... you can put another sip. Here you go, one more sip. Yes.
Cassie wanted to tell you, John. I was the one that wanted to keep it a secret.
Well, you managed to risk Melinda's life at Mountain View, but you also managed to drive a wedge between Cassie and me. And for what, huh? Just a little fun?
The man Melinda saw murdered, it was my father.
Rob's father, Alex Crown, vanished without a trace from the clinic at the same time Melinda witnessed the murder at Mountain View.
I can't prove conclusively that the man Melinda saw was Alex. But if she can gather enough evidence in Mountain View, I can put my father to rest and I bring the killers to justice.
Rob, I'm sorry. I had no idea. I hope for your sake Melinda doesn't find the evidence that she's looking for.
Yeah, I'm hoping the same thing. But we have to know for sure. That's why no one could know that you went up there undercover.
We were trying to protect her life, John, not toy with it.
I understand. I just wish you would have confided in me. I could have helped. Fact is, I'm willing to pitch in right now.
Well, then you're not angry. I'm glad. So good. Finally, we can all work on this together. All right?
That's a generous offer, but I don't think we need John's help. Everything seems to be under control.
All right, fine. It was just an offer.
Can you spare Cassie for a little while?
Why? What's up?
A possible lead. Rafe just called to tell me that one of the undercover cops at Mountain View called and they have something they want me to see. Come on, we can go down to headquarters together.
I can't. Not right now.
Rafe says it's urgent.
Rob, I'm sorry. I have some filing and things that I have to do here.
Cassie, do what you gotta do.
Let's go.
Look, you go ahead to the station house. I have a few things I have to take care of here, and I'll catch up with you in a little while, okay?
Okay, sure. But don't take too long. This could be the thing we've been waiting for.
Don't hang around on account of me. If Rob needs you, go ahead.
John, look at me. Look at me, please. I am asking you to forgive me. Can you?
Mr. Roman, I'm not sure I follow you. As I said, you were engaged to find the baby, and as such, I can certainly understand where you might extend your powers to include the mother and the father, but I don't believe that I'm a very likely subject.
Believe me, Mrs. Buchanan, as a psychic, I do not use my powers to play the horses or guess election results or freelance with strangers. However, today, when we met, I felt something so strong, so powerful.
About me?
It isn't so much about you as it is about your husband.
Clint.
At the risk of alarming you, I couldn't let another day go by without speaking of the danger he's in.
Danger? Oh, my God, you must be in the horse race. Do you have some sort of premonition about this 100-mile ride he wants to do?
We're talking about a sense, an ephemeral feeling. I can't speak of details, Mrs. Buchanan. All I know is that your husband wants to do something very badly, and you stand in his way.
It must be the race. The thing is, it could be fatal for him, Mr. Roman. You're saying I should stand firm. Well, that is what you're saying, isn't it?
You must see beyond the immediate danger and trust in a grander plan.
Those words are all very lovely and cryptic, but what do they mean?
Let your husband have his way.
But if he's in danger...
The grand plan, Mrs. Buchanan. Transcend your mundane worries and trust in the greater scheme.
How on earth can I do that when my husband could die?
Example. A man is about to take a plane. His wife had a nightmare the night before, a plane crash. She rushes to the airport and stops him from boarding the plane. It takes off without him. She drives him home. That night, while they sleep, another plane takes off from the same airport, loses power, and crashes into their home.
Are you warning me that if I stop Clint from going on the ride, something terrible is going to happen?
I didn't come here to warn you, Mrs. Buchanan. I came here to tell you to have faith. Faith enough to let your husband make his choice. I sincerely hope I didn't frighten you. My intention was just the opposite.
It's not enough that I'm executive editor, now I'm the travel editor. Oh, I beg your pardon.
It's quite all right, sir. I'm just about to leave. Goodbye, Mrs. Buchanan. And again, have faith.
Viki, you all right?
I'm not sure.
You look familiar to me.
His name is Sidney Roman.
From the psychic?
Yes. He was actually brought in by the police to help find Tina's baby, but he seems he had some thoughts for me and for Clint.
Now, Viki, whatever he said to you, forget it, huh?
I can't. I think a year or so ago I may very well have been able to forget, but ever since I nearly died on the operating table, Tom, I've come to believe that almost anything is possible. Did you manage to solve your crisis on the cruise?
Well, no, not quite.
Well, why don't you go and finish it up then, and I'll finish the editorial.
Are you sure you don't want to talk?
No, I'm sure. But we'll talk later, okay?
Okay.
Sarah, hi, it's Viki. No, there's no news about the baby yet. I was hoping that Clint would be nearby. Still? Ah, my goodness. I guess he and Asa must be having a wonderful time. Both of them riding on the trail. Yes, well, they'll have to come home sometime, won't they? A message? No. No message.
Good morning. Right after the Super Bowl, especially.
Cassie, the easiest thing for me to do right now would be to take you in my arms and tell you everything is okay.
I won't stop you.
It's not that simple. I just can't hide my disappointment that you wouldn't confide in me.
John, I hated lying to you. If it didn't involve Rob and Melinda, I would have told you the truth from the very beginning.
A few months ago, you wouldn't have lied to me no matter who was involved. A few months ago, no amount of pressure from anyone would make you lie to me.
I have not stopped loving you. And let me show you that our love is just as strong and as sure as ever.
If that were true, you wouldn't have to try so hard.
I don't have to try hard. It is easy for me to be with you. It is easy for me to show you how much I love you.
And why do I feel you slipping away?
Sometimes people drift apart. We can drift back together. We can end up even closer than ever. Please, just give me a chance to prove it to you. Let me show it to you. Does that prove something to you, or am I the only one who felt it?
It's pretty convincing, I'll give you that.
There's more.
I've got a better idea. What do you say that after Melinda gets out of Mountain View and Dr. Kellogg's in jail, just the two of us go away together? If that doesn't bring us together, nothing will.
Yeah, you're right. It does look like the kind of ornate signet a man like Alex Crown might wear. Yeah, still.
Yeah, I know. We have to wait for Rob to make a positive ID.
Yeah, well, patience, Detective. You'll find it's a vital part of the job.
I know. If I haven't learned it before, I'm learning it as an undercover cop. Just when we start to make progress.
Was something happened to Melinda?
Not yet. She had a photo of Alex Crown she was showing to some of the patients.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this kleptomaniac named Whitney ran off with it, and we have no idea where it is.
Well, that's great. Melinda never should have had that photo to begin with. One foul up like that, the whole operation could be in jeopardy. Not to mention the threat to Melinda and my best undercover cops.
Well, no one's asking out, Captain. I mean, we made a mistake, but we can handle it.
Yeah, what if you can't? I think I should call off the operation.
No, Rafe, I'm sure Whitney knows more than she's saying. When I get back to the clinic, I'll get the truth out of her. If you let me go back, that is.
Between you and Melinda, I don't have much choice, do I? Okay, try and be a little more careful this time. And I'll be damned if I'm going to lose you. But what I mean is, the city spends a fortune trying to create a detective, and we can't just throw that away, can we?
Well, don't worry, Captain. I won't let you or the city down. Besides, I've got something to look forward to when this case is over. I can babysit your daughter and read her to sleep with my old books.
Well, that's very sweet of you, Stacy, but I'm sure you must have better things to do with your time.
Can't think of a thing.
Well, if you babysit for me, how can I ever reciprocate?
Rafe, Stacy, I got here as soon as I could. What'd you find in Mountain View?
Thank you, Rob.
Very good.
Hi, sorry, I'm late.
Oh, it's all right. I'm sorry I had to change our dinner date to late in the afternoon.
No, that's all right.
Well, I haven't taken you away from something important.
No, I just got done at Mountain View.
For which WVLE is most grateful. Did you see Melinda, and did you tell her that we're keeping the job open for her?
Yeah, I did.
Lee, you must have found it depressing. You still seem shaken.
Oh, no, Tom, no, I just... Well, actually, it was a bit difficult to see her. She's such a vibrant person, and she was helpless.
I'm so terribly sorry. I didn't mean to put you through that sort of ordeal. Now, if there's anything I can do to make you up for it,
No, that's all right. A nice dinner and a nice drink will be just fine.
Well, maybe, but put yourself through hell for me, so I want to... I've got it.
You've got what?
How would you like to go on a river cruise with me? Huh? Well, it just occurred to me. And now that I think of the idea, more I realize it is a great idea.
Look, Tom...
Well, Lee, please, hear me out. Okay. The Banner has chartered a yacht. We're going to do a series of articles on the Delaware River. We're sending a team down there. Well, don't you see? It's a wonderful chance for the two of us to be together without all the pressure.
Without all the pressure, Tom? You and I on a yacht?
Well, we won't be alone. No, we won't be alone. Of course, it'll be the writers there and the camera people and their husbands and wives.
Well, look, Tom, I just...
Oh, no, I know what you're thinking. No, separate rooms, just like home.
Yeah, look, Tom, thank you. It's not that I don't appreciate it, I do. And it's not that I don't need a break. Believe me, I do. But I just don't think I'm ready for this kind of commitment right now.
Lee, I'm not asking for a commitment. I'm just asking you out for a few days so that we can, well, get to know each other better, that's all. Yeah, that'll be fine. Thanks very much. Well, are we on?
Well, on the phone you said you had something to show me. What is it?
Excuse me? Hi, I'm sorry I'm late.
I was just about to show Rob what Stacy and Melinda uncovered at Mountain View. You want to preface it, Stacy?
Yeah, one of the patients there is a kleptomaniac. She hoards everything she steals, and she steals everything that isn't nailed down, including a ring.
What kind of ring?
I want you to pay particular interest to the crest. And when you look at it, Rob, I sincerely hope that it doesn't mean anything to you.
Oh, God. No, God, no.
Rob, what is it?
The crest. The letter C.
You recognize it?
Yeah. I've seen this ring all my life. I'd know it anywhere. It was my father's.
Okay, no more, please.
Come on, honey, we have to keep you awake. Just one more.
I'm not sleepy. I'm just sick of coffee.
Okay. Okay, that's good.
That's good. I think the worst is over.
I still don't understand what made me so tired.
Whitney, look, I tried to explain it to you before, but you might have been just a little too groggy to understand. Now, listen to me. Someone is trying to hurt me.
Oh, everybody feels that way around here. No, Mrs. Dobson thinks that the water cooler is
No, Whitney,
poisoned.
Whitney, this is not a fantasy. Look, all right. Whose cupcake did you take a taste of?
Yours.
That's right. And then what happened? You fainted, didn't you? Yes. That's because it was laced with a very, very heavy tranquilizer. Now, it was just your bad luck that you happened to steal it from me. I was the one that was supposed to eat it.
Then if you hadn't stopped me?
That's right. There could have been enough in there to put you to sleep permanently. Now, that's why you cannot play any more games with me, Whitney. Do you understand? Because if you do, somebody could hurt us both. Now, in order to make things better, I need to know where you found that ring.
Promise not to breathe a word?
I promise.
They hurt someone else, too. I saw them.
Who hurt someone?
Can't say.
Whitney! All right, how did they hurt someone else? Did they poison them? What?
Oh, it's hard to tell, since the man was already dead. That's when I saw them take the ring off his finger.